and welcome back to my Tarot Corner. And thank you so much to all of you who decided to come back. And thank you for your blessings to me for passing that 3,000 subscribers threshold. That was something that I thought that wouldn't take so long, but it did. And that is okay, because a long time ago I made a decision that I'm not looking at my subscribers count. I'm looking at my community and my subscribers and your comments and your love to me and your support. That means so much more to me than the number of people who are on my subscribing list. I don't even check how many views each of my videos are getting. I'm not the one who does those counts, so that is why you don't see any posts of me putting out. Half of those who watch my videos are not subscribed, because I've made that decision a long time ago. And today, actually, I saw a video by Liliane of Barbados, and she was talking about her community and how that caused her to decide to open a membership only part in her community, because she was getting a lot of backlash to the videos that she was doing about Samantha Markle and the lawsuit in Samantha's case against Meghan Markle. And that caused her to feel very much, to lose sleep over at night, and to feel very much offended by the way that people maybe went after her in the comments. So sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. She said that she knows that some YouTubers don't even look at their comments. Now, I make it a point of reading each and every one of my comments, but as you know, I don't get so many comments, so it's not such a bad thing. But I take it to heart, each and every comment that I get, whether it's good or bad, as you all know. Anyway, thank you so much for your support of me. And today it's been a long day, and despite everything, I am glad that I postponed my reading to the end of the day, because I just now saw that Queen Camilla was diagnosed with COVID, and I wanted to wish her lots of health, and to hope that she will go through this easily, and that despite her age, that nothing will get complicated. It's kind of weird, because today was the first day that I was working in my clinic, and that there was no obligation of putting on masks. Now, I'm putting a mask because I want to protect myself, but up until Thursday, there was still an obligation for everyone who comes into a hospital or a clinic in Israel to put on a mask. And this obligation was canceled on Thursday. This is just one of the things that I really, like many people in my country, resent. Just one friction of the things that we are all very much against, things that are happening in our country. I'm not going to go into politics, but it's really a difficult time here. Okay, so let's go to something that is more, a palate cleanser for me, maybe not for you. So it's almost impossible to believe that it's only been a month and a week since Harry put out his book, Spare, and so many things happened since then. But when he just put it out, one of my subscribers wrote me an email and asked me if I thought that maybe the royal family will find a way to get back at him or at the Sussexes as a whole, and how do I think that they might do that. Now, one of the possibilities is the bullying allegations, and we know that or the bullied aides are adamant in their claims that they were bullied. They are not ready to pull back from those claims. And I just saw an article by Valentine Law that claims that they are quite angry that the bullying report was buried, that they want to be able to speak, that they want their NDAs to be revoked. And now there is a new opening, let's say that way, where Samantha Markle requested the bullying report as part of the disclosure or part of the evidence for the court case. The question is whether or not the royal family will find it as, or will take the opportunity to get back at Harry and Meghan, or to find it as an opportunity to make the bullying report public by letting Samantha Markle get the bullying report. Now, Samantha Markle also asked for Meghan to disclose her emails with Oprah before the Oprah interview, and Meghan refused. Now, I wonder if the judge can force Meghan to disclose those emails. But if Meghan refused, it means that there is something there. It means that these emails are probably showing us that there is some information there that will show that this interview was planned, that Meghan knew the questions in advance, that there was nothing unplanned in that interview, that everything was known in advance. So and that probably Oprah knew in advance what the answers are going to be. So there was no surprise there. So this is, if this goes out, it's going to be huge, because it's not only about the case with Samantha Markle, it's also about the racist claims as well. Okay, so I'm using the LLEWELLYN Classic Tarot. It's a tarot deck that follows the mythology. Now, I got it secondhand, so I don't have the entire kit here, so I don't have the box. I do have the book, but since it's not a necessity, I don't have it here with me. Only when I want to go into the mythological creature that is seen in the book, in the cards, then I go to the book. So because I do have the book, but it's in a cupboard, so I don't pull it out unless I want to delve into the mythology as well. So before I start, please take a few moments to read my full disclaimer in the description box. This is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to consideration. It exists as assumptions and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourselves. Okay, so let's finish this and clear the deck. Okay, so how will the royal family react to Harry and Meghan and the allegations they spewed against the royal family in the live commentary and the book? Are they going to open the bullying allegation report? Are they going to allow the royal aides to speak? Are they going to let Samantha Markle have the bullying allegation report? So what is going to be the best way of operation for the royal family in dealing with Harry and Meghan and getting back at Harry and Meghan at what they did in everything against them in the documentary and the book? What is the best course of action for the royal family, and what are the Sussexes mostly afraid of? So what is the best course of action for the royal family in order to get back at the Sussexes for everything they did against the royal family in the past few months? Is it concerning the bullying report? Are they about to give Samantha Markle the bullying report, or are they going to allow the royal aides who were bullied a permission to speak? What is the best course of action? Okay, so this is an 8-card spread, which is a short way, a shorter version for the Celtic cross. And the first card is the theme of the spread, or the theme of the whole subject of the reading. So it gives us an overview of the subject of the reading, or whatever has happened and what we're reading about. And what I'm getting here is the High Priestess. So we're talking about secrets and mysteries. This is what the High Priestess is all about. And this is about getting those secrets and mysteries to the surface. This is about getting all of those secrets out. So this is what the royal family are contemplating. They are thinking about this opportunity of getting all of those secrets that they have been keeping. And these secrets don't have to be only the bullying allegations. This could be many secrets that are connected to the Sussexes. But up until now, they have been keeping quite a lot of secrets that are connected to the Sussexes. And to be truthful, when I see this card coming as the first card of this spread, makes me wonder how the Sussexes allowed themselves to be so gall and to taunt the royal family in this way, when the royal family are holding in their hand so many secrets about them. This card is showing that the royal family have a lot to blackmail the Sussexes. And as someone said about the possibility of Harry blackmailing King Charles, and someone in the media said that in order to blackmail someone, you need to have substance, something to blackmail with. And they have nothing more to threaten the royal family with. They have nothing more to give out. They have nothing more to threaten. So they cannot blackmail the royal family any longer. But the royal family can very much threaten the Sussexes because they hold a lot of secrets. And this is about the mother. The high priestess is about a mother. So I will not be surprised if it is about pregnancies, if it is about yes or no, where there were pregnancies or how those children were brought to life. This is about mysteries. This is about solving all sorts of mysteries. This is about lack of clarity and some sort of confusion that exists. This is about fear of the unknown, and the Sussexes are supposed or should be very much afraid of what might come out if the royal family decide to flip and come out with all of the information that they know. And I think that the only reason that the royal family hasn't come out with all of that information is because it could reflect badly on themselves. If the king admits that he knew, for example, that Meghan was allegedly faking a pregnancy, that would reflect very, very negatively on him. So that could be the only reason why he hasn't been forefront and hasn't hasn't come forward about this up until today. But this could very much be about leaking the bullying allegation report, or about giving it to Samantha Markle. But there are a lot of secrets, a lot of mysteries here, and this is the theme of this reading. So I'm going to put it here because it's the theme of the reading. It's the most important thing. So what can we see about the past? And in the past, we see judgment. Judgment is another major arcana, and this is another spiritual card. This is a card of change, and judgment is a card of very profound change. So this is something that happened in the past, and this is a process that keeps on happening, and this is a very major change. And I always give you the example of the butterfly. And the butterfly that is inside the cocoon, it starts as a caterpillar, it then becomes a cocoon, and then in order to get out of the cocoon, the butterfly needs to bang on the walls of the cocoon so it can get out and fly. If it doesn't go through all of that process, then when it gets out, it won't be able to fly and it will die immediately. So this is a necessary process. It has to happen this way. So it's painful, it's a long process, but it has to go that way. This is a necessary process. Now here we can see this man that is here sleeping or even maybe dead. And here there is another version of him, maybe even getting closer to the exit. And here we see him outside. So this is like a person that is getting closer and closer to being reborn, or a person this, and he's in a full regalia. So this is like the king that is going through this metamorphosis in order to become a king. So there was a very major change that the king went through all through his life in order to become a king. That was a very long process, painful process, that ended with the death of his mother. That wasn't easy for him, but it was a necessary, painful process to go through in order for him to be able to go out to the world as the king. So this is something that happened in the past, and we can see here the exact process of King Charles becoming a king. So this is something that happened in the past, and this is something that is connected to the Sussexes and to the royal family. So this is something that is very profound, something that is very spiritual, and it happened in the past, and it's right now also reflecting on the present, because right now King Charles has to look at the things that he's doing and how the way that he acted beforehand, how it reflects onto him as a king, and be very careful not to harm himself, or not to do anything that might hinder his his role as being a king. So this is a process that happened in the past. So what can we see for the present? And for the present, we see the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, that's the person that speaks about social responsibility. Now, this is not in connection to the Sussexes. This is in connection to the royal family. And right now, the royal family are standing within this very difficult choice. They need to make a choice and decide what are they going to do. Are they going to put those bullying reports out? Are they going to let Samantha Markle have those bullying reports? As a family that wants to be seen as a family that cares about others, that cares about social responsibility, because this is exactly what the Queen of Swords is. A family that cares about the good of the public. This is not about themselves. This is not about their own good. This is about the good of the realm, the good of the public, the good of others. They should do that. This is what the Queen of Swords is telling them. So right now, in the present, they are being told by all sorts of people that are advising them, and those people are their aides, their legal people are telling them, as royal family, who is a family that cares about the good of the people, that cares about social responsibility, you cannot afford to be a Queen of Wands. You cannot afford to be egotistical. You have to be the Queen of Swords. You have to be someone who shows social responsibility, who shows that she cares or they care about other people, about the good of the realm, the good of the people. This is how they do that. And by letting the royal aides permission to talk, by putting out those bullying reports in the public realm, by giving those bullying reports to Samantha, these are the ways that they can show that they are the Queen of Swords, that they do care about social responsibilities, that they are not all about themselves and about their own egotistical needs. So what can we see for the future? And for the future, we see the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is a card that says, working hard, not getting paid a lot. So this is, first of all, a very positive card. And if I'm asking, if it's a yes or no question, so if I'm asking, are they going to let those bullying reports be public, the answer is yes, because this is a yes card. But this is a card that shows that they are going to show the world that they are working hard, that they are not expecting to get paid, they are not expect as in a position to one woman who said, I don't believe that I'm not getting paid for this. So they do believe because they are not expecting to be paid. But this is more than that, because this is about people that expect to work hard because they need to persist working with diligence. They do not despair, even if it's very hard work, even if they feel that it's a Sisyphical work, even if they feel that they are not rewarded immediately. This is a card that shows that they are really good employers and good employees. So not only good with working for the people, but also good with the people that they employ. So this also gives me a hint into letting those bullying reports come out. Maybe not in a very straight way, maybe via giving them to Samantha Markle, but letting those bullying reports come out to the public domain. So this card is a card that shows us that they are studying, they are starting new things, they are working hard, and they are not complaining. This is the most important thing. Okay, Rosie wants to come in. I have to open it. So the next card is going to show us the best course of action. And what I'm getting here is the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is a card of victory. And wands are creativity. Wands are cards of second chances. Sixes are second chances. Wands are fire energy. Wands are creativity. And the Six of Wands is about victory. It's about persisting. It's about keeping victory. It's about achieving a goal. It's about it's about being very persistent. So this is about them being very, very persistent in achieving what they want to achieve. So this card is very easy. So they want to achieve that victory. This is about not only their own victory, this is about helping others to be victorious. So if we're talking about Samantha Markle, this is about helping her to be victorious in her court case. This is about helping royal aides get over their traumas by helping them get over their traumas by letting those bullying reports out in the public domain, or maybe even letting them come out with the truth. Those of them who want to come out, who want to be public, who want to be in the public domain. Not all of them maybe want to identify themselves, but those who do, and those who feel that it will be helpful for their mental health. So yes, this is probably part of it. Part of it. So this is about not only the royal family's victory, but this is also other people's victory. So royal family can achieve victory if they help others achieve victory. And this is what this card is telling them. So the best way to act is to help others achieve their victory, and by this way achieve their own victory. So that's easy. Okay, next card is the influences. So what are the things that are influencing the royal family's decisions? And what I'm getting here is the Nine of Pentacles. So that's interesting, because the Nine of Pentacles is the card that comes right after the Eight of Pentacles. And that is a card that speaks about profit after working hard. So this is a card that shows the profit that comes after working hard. So if this card showed hard work without getting a lot of money, this card shows that after working hard, you do get the profit. So this is not only about money things. This is about getting success. This is about succeeding because you gave in the work, because you worked hard, because you put in the work, because you put in the effort. So right now you are getting the success that you deserve. So this is about all sorts of successes. This could be weddings, this could be moving to the next level. This could be for the royal family, this could be for Samantha, this could be for the royal aides, but all of them together. And I just like this triangle because it's the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. All three of them are creating this triangle, and I think that all three of them are just referring to the royal family, the royal aides, and Samantha Markle, because all three are hard workers, all three are in need of a victory, and all three deserve to get the profit after working hard. So all three are not working just for the money. All three do not expect the money. They are working for all sorts of other motivations. So it's not just for the money. The royal aides are not working for money. They're working because they're working for the royal family, because they are monarchists, because they believe in the royal family, because they feel they feel proud to be working for the royal family. It's not about the money. The money is not so great as royal aides. Samantha Markle is not suing for a lot of money. She's actually suing for the minimum amount of money that she can sue in this kind of lawsuit. This is the minimal amount. So she's not suing for a lot of money. This is not about the money. This is about the principle. So all three of them are not working for the money. All three of them are on the road for success because of that, and all three of them are about to get their profit because they are clear and they are, that's, how you say that? Because they come with a clean heart, with a clean conscience. This is the way, this is the best way to explain what I want to say. Okay, so the next card is the hopes and fears. So, according to the card, I will tell you whether it's the hopes of the royal family or the fears of the Sussexes. So, let's see what we get. And I'm getting the Four of Swords. So, this is the fears, and that's the fears of the Sussexes. And we've been getting the Four of Swords quite a lot lately, because the Four of Swords is a card of a person who is unable to make a decision, a person who is unable to go forward, a person who is getting physically ill because of that. And this is a person that everything that is going around him is making him feel unable to get out of bed. It's almost as bad as the Nine of Swords, but it's still not as bad. So the Four of Swords is about a person that has to take a pause because he's unable to make a decision. And when we're looking at fears, it's badly aspected, and it shows a person that is sick, a person that is in a standstill, a person that keeps changing his mind, insecure, a person that is resentful, a person that is restless, and a person that cannot take a decision, a person that is just cannot make any moves forward. And this is what the Sussexes are mostly afraid of right now. They are afraid that these allegations will come out, and this will paralyze them, because if they are now ostracized in Hollywood, after those allegations will come out, they will be completely... So there was a disturbance, I'm sorry. So after the bullying report will be public, they will be completely outcast, because nobody will want to talk to them. Even today, people are avoiding them, and this is going to make them even worse. They will feel that completely ill. They won't be able to come out of bed. They won't be able to make any kind of decisions. They will be feeling very, very unable to do anything. So this is their biggest fear, and they know that this will cause them to feel really to be even more of an outcast than they are today. So how can we see the outcome? What will the outcome be? And the outcome is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is wishes coming true. So wishes coming true is a great card, and since we are asking about the royal family, about Samantha, and about the royal aides, this is about wishes coming true for all three. And this is a great card. It's a little bit badly aspected because of the Four of Swords, but not so much. It still comes after very good cards, after the Six of Wands, after this Nine of Pentacles. So it still comes after very good cards. And even the Four of Swords is that comes between two great cards, the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, is even more positively aspected because of that. But it still doesn't make it a positive card. But the Nine of Cups is a card of wishes coming true. So we can see that going forward, if the royal family decides to do what the what they should do, which is to go forward, to let Samantha know the truth about the bullying allegations, to let the royal aides come forward with their own versions of the truth, to let those secrets that they can afford to let come out, to come out. They stand only to gain from that, because this card is a card of wishes coming true. So this card, this shows that they really have nothing to lose. And once again, they need to weigh exactly what are the things that they can allow themselves to reveal and what not. I don't want to see the king revealing things that might hinder or hurt him. So they should really consult with everyone around them, with with their lawyers, with the legal teams, with everyone around them, about what kind of information they should come out with. But still, this is the main theme of this reading, and this main theme is about going after the mystery. This is about getting those truths out, getting this mystery solved. And this card is telling them, the Sussexes, not the Sussexes, I'm sorry, the royal family, that they should put those mysteries out in the public domain. They should let those secrets out. And once again, because we got the judgment card here, and it was very clear that this judgment card is about Charles becoming a king, this is also about him becoming a king. His way of, or his path of becoming a king. So it's all connected. And once again, because this is their motto of being there for the people, being there because they care for social responsibility, because they care about others, because they care about the people, this is part of the things that they should do for the people. The royal aides, the other people that they need to take care of. And this is part of the way that they should behave as royal family. And giving Samantha that bully report is the best way for them to move forward without being, let's say, it's the best compromise. It's giving Samantha the information that she needs as part of a lawsuit, without delving into too much of law, of too much of nefarious things, and without, I don't know how to say that, and without disclosing those mysteries and those truths in a more direct way. Okay, so this is the tarot. The oracle is the Dream Oracle cards, one of my most loved oracle decks. Very beautiful and has beautiful messages. And this is for the royal family, for the royal aides, for Samantha. So I think that I'm going to take one card for each. Okay, so let's try and do that. I'm first clearing the deck. Advice for the royal family moving forward from the Sussexes and the mysteries and mistruths. Advice for the royal family on moving forward from the Sussexes, the mysteries and secrets. Okay, flower. Pluck the weed and plant the seeds of your most magnificent expression. Okay, so I'll look up the deeper meaning in a moment. So let's take a card for Samantha, clearing the deck. Okay, advice for Samantha Markle on her lawsuit with her sister and asking the royal family for the bullying allegation report. Advice for Samantha Markle on her lawsuits against her sister and asking the royal family for the bullying allegations report. Falling, drop into the deep end of your soul. And last card is for the royal aides that were bullied. Let's clear the deck once again. Advice for the bullied royal aides on getting the bullying allegation report public. Advice for the bullied royal aides on getting the bullying allegation report public. Teeth, take a big bite out of life. So let's see what they all mean. Okay, so I'm going to start with the flower, and I'm reminding you about the card that we got for the royal family and the card of judgment, because the meaning of this card is dreams of a flower are symbol of the stages of life. You may be planting new seeds of desire for what you want to create, or you may have a new skill, business, or relationship that is just beginning to bud. Or it may be time to reap the harvest of all your hard work. Regardless of where you are in the garden of your life, the message of a flower is to celebrate each stage. So this card is telling King Charles or the royal family, you are now in some kind of a stage in your royal family's life, or the royal family stage of your relationship with the Sussexes. And this is a stage that happened after some kind of seeds were sown, or flowers were, or some kind of, whether it's flowers or weeds have grown, and now you need to you need to reap your whatever you sown, or your seeds, or whatever happened, whatever you saw in the beginning. So this is the stage of results. Right now, you're in the stage of getting the results of whatever you started in the beginning. So this is about you getting the results of whatever happened in the stage of the Sussexes doing whatever they did in the book or the documentary. I hope I'm getting you get what I mean. But the message for Samantha is just amazing, because you do remember that Samantha is on a wheelchair, and this is a dream of falling, and dreams of falling signify feeling a loss of control, insecurities, overwhelm of lack of confidence. You may be losing your step as a result of not having your feet firmly planted on the earth. So this could be real feet, and this could be something that is more spiritual. But this card is telling Samantha that even though she might not have her real feet in the ground, she shouldn't let that make her feel that she doesn't have her imaginary feet in the ground, and she shouldn't lose her confidence because of that. She should not let this dream of falling let her lose control or lose her self-security. Just experience the changes, and not to judge herself to the wrong side of things, but to be more kind towards herself. Now, the card for the royal aids. So since teeth are inside the mouth, any dream about things that are connected to the mouth are matters of communication, because this is the ability to chew on data, as well as the way in which a person a person perceive survival issues or ability to communication. This is if you dream, for example, that you're losing your teeth, it means that your dream that you are cleaning up any communication that may have gone awry. So any kind of dream that is connected to teeth is connected to communication. So this is about the royal family, the royal aides that need to be able to talk. They need to be able to have that ability to use their mouth, to use that communication. And we do know that royal aides, most of them are working in the communication field. So they need to use that their ability of communicating with the media, communicating with others. But this is the main thing that they need. They have to have the ability to use that communication to use their ability to talk in order to convey what they went through and their traumas, and this is a part of them dealing with the trauma. So this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, share the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.